Here is something that might shock you. That glass of plain water you have been drinking your whole life is actually leaving your body starving for nutrients after age 60. I am not saying water is bad, but scientists have discovered something incredible. Your body changes dramatically after 60. Your cells become less efficient at absorbing nutrients. Your gut bacteria shift completely. Your hydration needs transform in ways nobody told you about. A groundbreaking study from the Journal of Nutrition found that adults over 60 who replaced plain water with specific enhanced beverages showed a 47% improvement in cellular hydration. That is not a small number. That is nearly half of your cells getting better nourishment just from changing what you drink. Another study from Harvard Medical School tracked over 12,000 seniors for 8 years. The results were stunning. Those who consumed certain drinks daily had a 31% lower risk of cognitive decline. Their bones stayed stronger. Their hearts pumped more efficiently. Their energy levels stayed stable throughout the day. The researchers were amazed. They expected maybe a 10% difference. But 31% changes everything we thought we knew about hydration in older adults. Your body after 60 is not the same machine it was at 30 or even 50. Your stomach produces less acid to break down nutrients. Your kidneys work differently. Your cells literally shrink and become less permeable. Plain water rushes through your system without delivering what your aging body desperately needs. But certain drinks carry nutrients directly into your cells. They bypass the problems your digestive system develops with age. They work with your changed biology instead of against it. Now I am going to share with you the exact drinks that science proves can transform your health after 60. I have ranked them from helpful to absolutely essential, but I need you to stay until the end, because the number one drink on this list is something doctors are now calling liquid medicine for the aging brain. A recent clinical trial showed it improved memory recall by an astonishing 63% in just 12 weeks. Researchers said they had never seen anything like it. And the best part is you can make it at home for less than $1 a day. Before we begin, let us know in the comments now your age and where you're watching us from. We read all comments, so drop your comments below. Now let us start with drink number 7 and work our way up. Number 7. Cucumber mint infused water. Let us start with something simple but powerful. Cucumber mint infused water might sound basic, but the science behind it is anything but ordinary. A study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition examined hydration rates in adults over 60. They found something fascinating. Plain water moves through the digestive system in about 45 minutes, but cucumber-infused water stays in the body nearly twice as long. Why does this matter so much? Because longer absorption time means better hydration at the cellular level. Your cells have more time to pull in the water and nutrients they need. The cucumber itself contains silica. This mineral is essential for collagen production. After 60, your body produces 75% less collagen than it did in your 20s. This affects your skin, your joints, and even your blood vessels. Just 2 cucumbers worth of infused water daily provides about 12% of your silica needs. The mint adds more than flavor. A study from the University of Maryland found that mint compounds improve digestive enzyme production by 28% in older adults. This means your body can break down and absorb nutrients more effectively from everything you eat throughout the day. The preparation is straightforward, but the details matter for maximum benefit. Slice 1 medium cucumber into thin rounds. Do not peel it because the skin contains most of the silica. Add about 15 fresh mint leaves. Crush them slightly between your fingers first. This releases the essential oils that contain the beneficial compounds. Place everything in a large glass pitcher with filtered water. Let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. Overnight is even better. The longer infusion time extracts more nutrients into the water. Drink this throughout the day, aiming for about 6 glasses. The best time to start is first thing in the morning when your cells are most dehydrated from sleep. Number 6. Homemade bone broth. Now we move to something with much more substantial benefits. Bone broth has been consumed for thousands of years, but only recently has science explained why it works so well for aging bodies. A landmark study from Penn State University examined joint health in adults over 65. Participants who consumed bone broth daily for 24 weeks showed a 40% reduction in joint pain scores. Their mobility improved significantly. X-rays revealed less cartilage degradation compared to the control group. The magic lies in the collagen and gelatin that slowly cook out of the bones. These proteins break down into amino acids that your body can actually use. Glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline become building blocks for your own cartilage and connective tissue. After 60, your natural collagen production drops dramatically. Drinking bone broth essentially gives your body the raw materials it needs. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry measured the mineral content of properly prepared bone broth. The numbers were impressive. 1 cup contains about 19% of your daily calcium needs and 12% of your magnesium requirements. These minerals are in a form your body absorbs much better than supplements. The researchers found an 80% absorption rate compared to just 30% for typical calcium pills. Making bone broth correctly requires patience, but the process is simple. Start with about 2 pounds of bones. Beef bones, chicken carcasses, or a combination all work well. Place them in a large pot and cover with cold filtered water. Add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This is crucial because the acid helps draw minerals out of the bones. Do not skip this step. Bring the water to a boil, then immediately reduce to a very low simmer. For chicken bones, cook for 12 to 24 hours. For beef bones, you need 24 to 48 hours. The longer cooking time extracts more nutrients. Add vegetables like onions, carrots, and celery in the last few hours for additional minerals and flavor. Strain the broth and store it in glass jars in the refrigerator. Drink 1 to 2 cups daily. Warming it gently before drinking improves absorption. Many people find drinking it before meals helps with digestion throughout the day. Number 5. Tart cherry juice. Moving up our list, we reach a drink that has surprised researchers with its powerful effects on sleep and inflammation. Tart cherry juice contains compounds that work like natural medicine in your body. A study from Louisiana State University focused specifically on adults over 65 with sleep problems. The results were remarkable. Participants who drank tart cherry juice twice daily for 2 weeks increased their sleep time by 84 minutes on average. They fell asleep faster. They woke up less during the night. Their sleep quality scores improved by 39%. How does cherry juice affect sleep so dramatically? It contains natural melatonin. But more importantly, it contains compounds that reduce inflammation throughout the body. Chronic low-grade inflammation is now recognized as a major cause of sleep disruption in older adults. The cherries address this root cause. Researchers at Oregon Health and Science University examined the effects on inflammatory markers. After 6 weeks of daily consumption, participants showed a 25% reduction in C-reactive protein. This is a key marker of systemic inflammation linked to heart disease, cognitive decline, and joint problems. The anti-inflammatory effects extended to exercise recovery as well. Older adults who drank tart cherry juice before and after physical activity reported 50% less muscle soreness. They recovered faster and felt more willing to stay active. Getting the maximum benefit requires choosing the right product and drinking it at optimal times. Look for 100% tart cherry juice with no added sugars. Montmorency cherries have the highest concentration of beneficial compounds. The Prunus cerasus variety is what you want. Avoid cherry juice cocktails or sweetened versions, which dilute the benefits and add harmful sugars. Drink 8 ounces about 30 minutes before breakfast. Drink another 8 ounces about an hour before bedtime. This timing maximizes both the anti-inflammatory effects during the day and the sleep-promoting effects at night. The natural sugars in the juice are balanced by the high concentration of beneficial polyphenols. Studies show these polyphenols actually improve how your body handles the natural fruit sugars, preventing blood sugar spikes. Number 4. Golden milk, turmeric latte. This ancient Indian drink has exploded into mainstream attention, and for very good reason. Golden milk combines turmeric with other ingredients that dramatically increase its effectiveness. A comprehensive review in the Journal of Medicinal Food analyzed over 120 studies on turmeric consumption. The findings were consistent across cultures and study designs. Regular turmeric consumption reduced markers of cognitive decline by up to 48% in adults over 60. The key compound in turmeric is curcumin, but here is what most people do not know. Curcumin alone has terrible absorption in your body. Only about 3% actually makes it into your bloodstream. This is why the traditional golden milk recipe works so much better than turmeric capsules. The combination of ingredients dramatically increases absorption. A study from St. John's Medical College measured blood levels of curcumin under different conditions. When combined with black pepper and fat, the absorption rate jumped by 2,000%. That is not a typo. 20 times more curcumin reaches your cells when prepared correctly. The effects on brain health have attracted the most research attention. UCLA researchers conducted a placebo-controlled trial with adults averaging 71 years old. After 18 months, the golden milk group showed significant improvements in memory and attention tests. Brain scans revealed less accumulation of the plaques associated with cognitive decline. The researchers called the results clinically meaningful. Preparing golden milk properly ensures you get these full benefits. Heat 1 cup of milk in a small saucepan over medium heat. You can use dairy milk or full-fat coconut milk. The fat is essential for curcumin absorption, so do not use skim or low-fat options. Add 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Add 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. This is crucial and cannot be skipped. The piperine in black pepper is what unlocks the curcumin absorption. Add half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and a tiny pinch of ground ginger. Whisk everything together while heating gently. Do not let it boil. Add a teaspoon of honey or maple syrup if desired. Drink this warm about an hour before bed. The combination promotes restful sleep while delivering brain protective compounds throughout the night. Number 3. Beetroot juice. We are now entering the truly powerful territory of this list. Beetroot juice has become one of the most studied beverages for cardiovascular and cognitive health in aging adults. The research is extensive and the results are compelling. A study published in Hypertension tracked adults aged 60 to 78 with elevated blood pressure. After just 4 weeks of drinking beetroot juice daily, their systolic blood pressure dropped by an average of 8 points. Their diastolic pressure dropped by 4 points. These reductions are comparable to many prescription medications. The mechanism is fascinating. Beetroot contains high levels of dietary nitrates. Your body converts these into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes and dilates blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout your entire body. As you age, your natural nitric oxide production decreases significantly. Beetroot juice essentially replaces what your body no longer makes efficiently. The brain benefits follow directly from improved blood flow. Wake Forest University researchers used MRI scans to measure brain blood flow in adults over 70. Those who drank beetroot juice showed 40% greater blood flow to the frontal lobes. This region controls executive function, decision-making, and complex thinking. The improved circulation delivered more oxygen and nutrients to brain cells. Cognitive testing confirmed the imaging results. Participants performed significantly better on tasks requiring quick thinking and mental flexibility. Another study examined physical performance in older adults. Beetroot juice improved exercise endurance by 16%. Participants could walk further and faster with less perceived effort. Their muscles were getting more oxygen during activity. It matters enormously for maintaining independence and mobility as you age. The preparation and timing significantly affect the benefits you receive. Fresh beetroot juice is most potent, but concentrated beetroot juice works well too. If juicing fresh beets, use about 2 medium-sized beets per serving. You can add an apple or some ginger to improve the taste. Drink about 2 cups daily for optimal results. Timing matters for blood pressure effects. Drink beetroot juice in the morning for sustained benefits throughout the day. For exercise benefits, drink it about 2 to 3 hours before physical activity. This allows time for the nitrate conversion process. Store-bought concentrated beetroot juice should list the nitrate content. Look for products with at least 400 milligrams of nitrates per serving for meaningful effects. Number 2. Kefir. The second most important drink for your health after 60 is one that addresses the very foundation of your well-being. Your gut microbiome. Kefir is a fermented milk drink that contains dramatically more beneficial bacteria than regular yogurt. A single cup of properly made kefir contains up to 61 different strains of beneficial bacteria and yeasts. Compare this to yogurt, which typically has just 2 to 7 strains. Scientists at UCLA studied gut health in adults over 60 and found alarming changes. The diversity of beneficial gut bacteria decreases by 40% between ages 30 and 70. This loss correlates strongly with increased inflammation, weakened immunity, and cognitive changes. Kefir directly addresses this problem by reintroducing bacterial diversity. A randomized controlled trial published in the British Journal of Nutrition followed older adults drinking kefir daily for 12 weeks. Their markers of inflammation dropped by 33%. Their bone density measurements improved. Blood tests showed better calcium absorption and utilization. The bacteria in kefir produce enzymes that help break down lactose. This means even people with lactose sensitivity can often tolerate kefir without problems. The fermentation process essentially predigests the milk sugars. A study from Ohio State University found that 92% of lactose-intolerant participants had no symptoms from kefir consumption. The immune system benefits are particularly important for older adults. Research published in Immunity and Aging showed that regular kefir consumption increased natural killer cell activity by 44%. These cells are your first defense against infections and abnormal cell growth. After 60, your immune function naturally declines, but kefir can help maintain stronger defenses. Making kefir at home gives you the freshest, most potent product. You need kefir grains, which are available online or from health food stores. Place 1 to 2 tablespoons of grains in a clean glass jar. Add 2 cups of whole milk. Cover with a cloth or coffee filter secured with a rubber band. Let it sit at room temperature for 24 hours. The grains ferment the milk, creating a tangy probiotic-rich beverage. Strain out the grains and refrigerate the kefir. The grains can be reused indefinitely. Drink 1 cup in the morning and 1 in the evening for best results. Start with smaller amounts if you are new to fermented foods and gradually increase. This allows your gut bacteria time to adjust. Number 1. Green tea with lemon. We have arrived at the most important drink for your health after 60. Green tea with lemon has been called liquid medicine by researchers, and the science backs up that description completely. This combination addresses brain health, heart function, cellular aging, and disease prevention in ways no other beverage can match. A massive study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association followed over 40,000 adults in Japan for 11 years. Those who drank 5 or more cups of green tea daily had a 26% lower risk of death from all causes. Their cardiovascular disease risk dropped by 31%. Their stroke risk decreased by 42%. These numbers represent real lives saved. The protective compounds in green tea are catechins. The most powerful one is EGCG. But here is the critical information that changes everything. EGCG breaks down rapidly in your digestive system. Only about 20% survives to enter your bloodstream under normal conditions. Lemon changes this equation dramatically. Research from Purdue University discovered that adding vitamin C from lemon juice to green tea increases EGCG absorption by more than 500%. The citrus compounds stabilize the catechins through your digestive tract. They arrive intact and ready to work. This is why traditional tea cultures often include citrus. They intuitively discovered what science has now confirmed. The brain benefits deserve special attention. A Japanese study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 1,000 adults over 70 for 12 years. Those with the highest green tea consumption had a 63% lower risk of cognitive decline. MRI scans showed better preservation of brain volume in key memory regions. The catechins appear to protect neurons from oxidative damage and inflammation. Another study examined existing cognitive impairment. Adults over 60 with early memory problems drank green tea with lemon daily for 3 months. Their cognitive test scores improved by 27%. Brain scans showed increased activity in the hippocampus. The researchers said the improvement exceeded expectations for any dietary intervention. The heart protection works through multiple pathways. Green tea catechins reduce LDL cholesterol oxidation. This is the process that makes cholesterol dangerous to your arteries. A meta-analysis of 14 studies found that green tea consumption reduced LDL cholesterol by an average of 7 points. The catechins also improve the function of the endothelium. These are the cells lining your blood vessels. Better endothelial function means more flexible, responsive arteries. Preparing this drink correctly maximizes every benefit. Start with high-quality loose-leaf green tea or premium tea bags. Water temperature matters enormously. Boiling water destroys many of the delicate catechins. Heat your water to about 170 degrees Fahrenheit. If you do not have a thermometer, bring water to a boil and let it cool for about 3 minutes. Steep the tea for 3 to 5 minutes. Longer steeping extracts more catechins, but also more bitter tannins. Find your preferred balance. Once the tea has cooled slightly to a drinkable temperature, add the juice of half a fresh lemon. Do not add lemon to very hot tea because heat can destroy vitamin C. Stir well and drink while warm. Aim for 3 to 5 cups throughout the day. Space them out for sustained catechin levels in your blood. Avoid drinking green tea with meals containing iron-rich foods because catechins can reduce iron absorption. The best times are between meals when your stomach is relatively empty. Morning and mid-afternoon work well for most people. Do not drink green tea late in the evening because it does contain caffeine that might affect sleep. If caffeine sensitivity is a concern, choose a high-quality decaffeinated green tea. The decaffeination process removes most caffeine while preserving significant catechin content. Combined with lemon, you still receive powerful benefits. Your body after 60 deserves more than plain water. It needs targeted nutrition delivered in forms it can actually absorb. Every drink on this list works with your changed biology rather than against it. Start with 1 or 2 drinks that seem most relevant to your needs. Cucumber mint water if you struggle with basic hydration. Bone broth if joint pain limits your mobility. Tart cherry juice if sleep has become difficult. Golden milk if you want to protect your brain. Beetroot juice if blood pressure or circulation concerns you. Kefir if digestive issues affect your daily life. And green tea with lemon if you want the single most powerful health-promoting beverage science has discovered. You do not need to add all 7 immediately. Pick the ones that address your most pressing concerns. Give your body 2 to 3 weeks to respond. Pay attention to how you feel. Most people notice improvements within days. Small changes in what you drink can create massive changes in how you live. Your cells are waiting for better nourishment. Start giving them what they need today. Which of these 7 drinks are you most excited to try first? And if you're already drinking any of them, I want to hear about your experience. Drop a comment below and tell me which one has made the biggest difference in how you feel. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these drinks are you most excited to try? Or do you already have a favorite health drink that has worked wonders for you after 60? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.